everybody, and welcome to another episode of That Podcast. Enjoy the show.
I was just getting a lot of notifications. I was wondering where
it's game time.
Yep.
206.
All right. Who's opening this thing?
We don't need to. Dana's
Dude,
got
it's your
it.
job, literally.
Yep.
Well,
We don't need you,
It's
AI.
so nice having you back here, Ryan. I've been outnumbered.
You do nothing.
They've been talking about stuff. I have no idea what they're talking
Ryan
about.
might know what we were talking about, but probably not.
For about, how many episodes did we get out of last week? Probably about
3.
4. 3. Our audience age group shifted down to like some millennials.
what were you talking about?
Talked about Martha and Snoop.
Bunch of tomfoolery and
Shenanigans.
Snoop?
We made references about things that happened within the last 20 years, not 40.
Like what?
Yeah.
All types of things. Martha, Snoop.
I tried to keep it classic, but they didn't know what I was talking about. I was literally talking to myself.
So, see, things that...
It was kind of like, have you seen the beginning of Toy Story when it's that old man in the park playing chess with himself?
It's
That was
literally
DJ.
A separate short.
Yeah, that was DJ. Just running around the table talking to himself on each microphone.
And actually, I don't think it's Toy Story. I think it's Bugs Life.
Bugs Life. Oh, yeah, it's Bugs Life.
It's not up.
Jerry's Game. I love that one.
That's what it's called.
No, everything that was once old is now new again.
Is that right?
Well, like Mike Tyson. He's going to knock out Jake Paul tomorrow night.
Can't wait.
On Netflix.
On the net.
That's
on the
finally
Netflix.
happening because I feel like we've
Ryan,
been
do
talking
you
about
have
that
Netflix to watch that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, it would have cost you $39.95 for 8 seconds of that pay-per-view fight.
Yep. That's true.
Back in Tyson's heyday.
Now it costs you that a year to have Netflix.
Exactly.
What a time to be alive.
They have a full card, though.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, it's a full event, yeah. Yep.
Right. Is Logan Paul going to wrestle The Rock? Is that also that's happening?
I don't think so.
I think that's Jake
No, he's
Paul's
going to wrestle all
brother.
the people who were talking badly
which
about his
one's which again?
Lunchables.
One is a professional wrestler and one is a boxer.
Logan is the wrestler.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's in the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
And again, I can't.
Miss, we know everything in the last 20 years. You don't even know
I do
anything in
know
the
that
last 2
whichever
months.
one
I
is
know that-
partnered with Mr. Beast, they have mold growing in
Yeah,
their
they have their
lunch
fake
leaves.
Lunchables that aren't cool and kosher.
Hence,
Literally.
I was trying to figure out which one
Okay,
has the mold.
wait, hold on. So, first of all, gross.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, they tried to have this whole like, we're better than Lunchables because we're all natural. And then there's a reason why Lunchables aren't natural.
I didn't know either one of these guys till they got off of being influencers and got into actual entertainment.
Right.
Like sports entertainment, boxing.
I remember them
and
from
wrestling and
Vine.
UFC.
I was going to say, it was a...
They were the Ohio boys on
again,
Vine.
which- I also remember whichever one it was that was in Japan. In the
Logan.
Okay, see,
Yep.
that's...
In the Suicide Forest.
Yep.
Well,
Which is
obviously,
a no-no.
obviously this is coming out after that fight, unless you put it out tomorrow.
So
No.
we can edit in. He won or he lost.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to hear this later because I think that if this is a legit fight,
No.
Mike Tyson could kill him.
How old is Mike Tyson?
58.
So
You know that so quick.
yeah,
Well, there's a documentary on Netflix about the fight.
yeah.
So
So
you've watched
Yeah,
it.
I'm 2/3 of the way through.
if it's a legit fight, Mike Tyson is 58, and
He
he
is.
is Iron Mike Tyson,
Yeah.
but he's 58.
Yeah.
Jake Paul can fight.
Jake
Yeah.
Paul is what,
Yeah.
30?
But-
Not even,
You
he's
watch
20.
him. If you watch any of his, I mean, he
Is he
knows
that?
how to
26?
fight.
Well,
Jake Paul's the young one.
Have you watched him fight?
I've watched clips of
My-
him boxing.
so
and
it's-
in real boxing matches.
So it's funny to watch Mike Tyson. So in this documentary, Mike is watching his last fight because Mike had the ulcer deal and then he couldn't fight. So Jake Paul fought this guy, and you're watching Mike and he's just sitting there quietly watching the fight, and he goes, he leaves his head open when he punches.
Yep.
Wham!
Yep. The spirit is willing. We'll see if the
There's
flesh
almost
can
a
hold up with it.
30-year age gap between them.
So yeah. So
There
from
is a 30-year age
from what I understand, the power is the last thing to go. So if Mike can overcome the speed, and if he connects, Jake Paul is in
over.
I
trouble.
literally imagined like the electricity going out.
That
when you
was
said
my
that.
thought. Like
I was like, what
literally
do you
pulling
mean
the
power
plug.
goes out?
No. So if he connects, have you watched any of his training videos?
No.
Who?
Mike Tyson.
No.
You should watch him
Is he
sometime.
pretty good?
You should watch him.
I just think of the empathy of, not that I could fight anybody, but if somebody was like, hey, do you want to get in the ring and punch a 60-year-old? I would immediately say no. Yeah. No matter who it was.
So remember George Foreman.
I feel like there's a list of 60-year-old I would do.
I don't think I could do it. Like, you want to punch a bunch of 60-year-olds in the face?
George Foreman fought when he was 60, but I don't remember the outcome.
The grill guy?
He won.
Yeah.
He won.
He won.
Like, he became the champ again, if I remember.
Right. And that was fighting a legitimate boxer.
Right. And that's when we discovered that all of his kids' names are George and all of his daughters' names are Georgia or Georgina.
I can't remember.
Are you serious?
And after that, he started selling grills.
He's got like 16 kids.
Yeah, he's got a lot.
I was going to say, doesn't he have a lot
and
of kids?
he's got that great indoor grill.
Yep, he does.
You can do so much with it.
So, but, people that are old now aren't as old as they were like 50 years ago.
That's true.
Remember,
like the Golden Girls.
Remember Wilford Brimley?
Yes.
Was like 43 years old in our house.
It looked like he was 95.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So.
I'm with you. No, I smell what you're cooking.
So we'll see what happens.
It's Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Don't put anything beyond Mike Tyson because he's like the king of shock.
Well, he's like a wild animal.
He bit a guy's ear off.
Right. So now there's part of me that says this is a professional fight. So this will go on both of their records, right? But is it a deal where they said, hey, Mike, you can make $20 million. Just take it easy, put the kid over, and walk away with your bag of money? Or is it Mike Tyson saying, words I can't say here, I'm going to kill that guy?
Bleep, 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 bleep.
You know what I mean?
I think it will come down to whether or not Paul runs his mouth.
Well, he's been running it.
But when he's right up next to Mike in the ring, like if he like the whole Rocky IV where the Russian says to Rocky, I must break you.
Yep.
Like if that happens, he's dead.
So they're using larger than normal gloves. They're using 14-ounce gloves, and it's 8 2-minute rounds rather than 10 3. So we'll see.
Yeah.
How do you know so much about boxing?
You don't know about boxing?
So
it's a national pastime.
So the bigger gloves are a detriment to Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Because that's concussive force. That's not.
Yeah. If he gets hit.
Oh man.
If he gets hit, we're gonna see what sort of jaw he has tomorrow.
Sure.
So.
Well, look, I can only speak to my own experience in that I'm now no longer in my 20s.
Right.
And yet I on occasion get a chance to put on the gloves and the gear and spar.
Small children.
20-something young men.
Yeah.
They don't let me spar the children anymore. I got beaten too many times for my own safety. And I've thought, all right, I can hold my own, but there is a difference in speed and intensity. Like I now understand the phrase of old man's pride.
Yeah. Have you seen recent pictures of Mike?
I have. Yeah.
I mean, the guy is just an absolute animal.
Absolutely. And he looks way better now than I think Foreman did at the same time.
Oh,
yeah. So I just.
So we're placing bets.
I think Mike Tyson is going to win. I don't think Jake Paul's a pushover. Like
I don't think he is.
He's a fighter.
It sounds like he hits hard.
Right.
But if it's a legit fight, I don't see him beating Mike, even though Mike Tyson's almost 60. Right. I don't see it.
But, Mike has all that experience, too, to be able to be like, just watching one film and be like, he drops his hands.
So one of his lines in this documentary, because he had this ulcer, and evidently he was puking blood and, like, having other bodily issues that we don't need to talk about right now. But
because the puking blood needed to be mentioned.
Just so imagine how far down it goes from there. But he said, I don't want to die of an ulcer. I want to die in that ring.
Old man's pride.
So
he's also
surely Netflix wouldn't air that.
So
doesn't he sing the Tiger song in the Hangover movie, the first one?
Yes.
I don't know.
I hope that's how it ends. I
So
hope
he's
it
not
ends with
singing
a.
it, but he's singing to the tiger.
I hope it ends with Mike Tyson on the piano and a tiger coming out with "What do tigers dream of?"
Mike Tyson's also the guy who coined the phrase "Everybody has a plan till they get punched in the mouth."
Yes. That is Mike Tyson. Absolutely right.
So yeah, it'll be exciting.
Well,
The
that
Hangover
was
was my main reference to Mike Tyson for the longest time.
What's that?
The Hangover.
Oh,
The Hangover.
I've never seen it.
I remember watching the Evander Holyfield fight.
Weren't you guys like
paid the
4 when that came
pay-per-view.
out?
Me and my roommates paid the
16.
pay-per-view to watch the Evander Holyfield Mike Tyson fight.
Is it the one where he bit his ear off? Okay.
And you could see that Mike, that whole thing. Everyone has a plan till they get punched in his face. His plan went out the window, and the rest of it became Evander comes at him, he locks him up, and then
Yeah,
like,
just bit his ear
it
off.
wasn't just once. He did it more than
Yeah,
once.
well, he did it till he drew blood. I mean, that's who Jake wanted to fight. And whoever told him it was a good idea, we'll see if they're still around on Saturday.
We will see. We will see.
So, what else is happening?
Nothing of consequence.
Yeah.
Christmas is coming.
Like,
Thanksgiving is
Thanksgiving?
going to happen in between now and then.
Okay, so what's the rundown around here? We're
yeah, continue.
well, what's happening? We've got not in any particular order, but we've got the Thanksgiving Eve service, right?
Yep.
We've got Operation Christmas Child.
Yep.
Yep.
Meatball. Are we doing meatball dinner?
Meatball's coming.
Yeah.
Yep.
What
Coming
else?
at you.
You gonna sing your meatball song, Ryan?
No. But
That man there got the last meatball.
has Dana seen that? Maybe
Oh,
she
yeah.
needs to repost that thing.
That's on the Atonement TikTok.
There are things on that TikTok. that
Him
just need to
and
stay
Zach,
where
a
they
real
are.
throwback.
I finally found the escape hatch to the roof.
Did you?
Oh, no.
You didn't know
Yeah.
where it was?
I've never been up there. I don't like heights.
Okay, so tell me about that. Then I got a story for you.
So we're getting ready to have this Fixed on Jesus, Repair the Way capital campaign.
Mhm.
And so the capital campaign committee is going to be doing tours of the facility beginning this upcoming Sunday, November 17th.
Mhm.
For those wondering when we recorded this,
Okay.
prior to November 17th. So for the next 3 weeks, they're going to be doing tours for anyone who wants to see the repairs that we're talking about. Because we've already had one of the repairs of the heating system needed to be replaced.
Mhm.
Like we were down to one boiler.
Yeah.
Out of
And-
what, like 4 or 5?
Three
Three?
gigantic ones. They were like 8 feet tall. Down to one, and all running on Windows 95, by the way, which I just think
Nice.
is brilliant. Not 98, not ME,
Huh.
not 2000,
Wow.
95.
Nice.
Anyway, so we were the committee was kind of figuring out what's our routes going to be for this tour, and we went up to look at the boilers.
Okay.
And the new boilers are in there. They're nice. They're sleek. They're state of the art, and they don't run on Windows 95.
Okay.
I think they run actually on like an app on your iPad.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, it's very very slick. And so, but someone was like, "Well, where's the trap door to the roof? Can you to the roof?" I said, "I think it's around here somewhere." And we ended up finding it. I said, "But I don't know because I'm not Ryan Janke." That was his little
Oh
secret
yeah,
hideaway.
Yep.
Ryan would be like,
Where's Ryan? He's on the roof
"Yep."
again.
Oh, it's a Tuesday. You want to go to the roof?
Has anybody checked the roof?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What if we did this on the roof?
So we had a very nice confirmation service not long ago,
Yes.
but I got bawled out by some kids because they weren't allowed to go on the roof that day. I said, "Hey, I don't work here anymore. You got to talk to somebody
It's not-
else.
It's not your call.
I don't have keys." But my daughter has keys, which is scary.
What?
Yeah.
Both your
That's
kids have keys.
that is a scary thought.
Yeah. I don't know if she
She's
has.
very responsible.
Well, no, she does have keys for that room because she's got to turn on some stuff in there.
She's very responsible.
Mm-hmm. We'll see if we can get up on the roof.
Her,
All right.
Her older
Okay,
brother,
so-
I don't know how responsible.
I will say your daughter is responsible, but sometimes she's a little bit
She's
too much like
shifty.
you.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? What'd she do?
She's
No,
just
she just has
shifty.
times where like oh yep, there's the Ryan coming out in her.
Most of the time, Haley uses her superpowers for good.
No,
Ah.
Sometimes she uses them for awesome.
sir. Just because you're trying to buy your way into the Overlord's good graces.
Hey, I don't want. I want Haley on my side, not an enemy.
She's funny.
Anyway, so what else is going on? We got all that good stuff going on. So we're gonna have tours going on, but I don't know if we're gonna go up to the roof. But now I know where the roof.
That's good. You should know anyway.
It's good to know. It's good to know. My answer is still the same. It's never changed. Whenever those kids would ask me, "Can we go to the roof?" I said, "That's not my call. Go ask the senior pastor."
Right.
And that's what I still say.
Then
Give
they're
Paul Ross a call.
walking all around. Speaking of walking all around, we were in the Twin Cities this weekend, and I got lost in IKEA.
I heard about that.
Good
did
Lord.
too.
Have you ever been in there?
Yes.
yeah.
You know what? They have a map.
But, dude, it's on the floor.
Yeah.
There's literal arrows.
Yeah, but that's to fool you. And then they have the exit signs that take you to nowhere, too.
Yeah.
But when we finally got out, I'm like, they should have a map in this place.
They do.
Well, it turns out they do, but it looks like, have you ever watched Harry Potter?
Yes.
Do you know the Marauder map that I'm talking about? Yeah, it looks like they GPS tracked a mouse and let it run loose in the building and use that for their map.
Well, they got a lot of stuff there. What if you're looking
Yeah.
for lots of things?
Yeah.
You know, Ryan, that you also live in the 21st century, and if you need certain things, you can do order ahead and order pickup from there.
yeah, but that's not fun.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not down for that.
So we're complaining
Yeah.
that shopping at IKEA is too hard and that you got lost. But,
But
yet
we're
the
not gonna
easy
take the
way
simple
out
route.
is, that's not fun.
I agree with everything you said, Ryan.
See?
Yeah. There is
See, he's reached the point in life where he just wants to complain
Yep.
because
There
he enjoys
is-
the complaining.
there's an like an IKEA order store
Uh-huh.
out at Maple Grove.
Really?
Yeah. So if you don't want to get lost in the labyrinth and get attacked by the Minotaur, you
But-
can order it online. They'll deliver it to Maple Grove, and you get to go that much closer to Fargo.
Yeah, but I can't open a drawer online.
That's
Like,
true.
how does it
It's a drawer.
I know, but if you pull on it a little bit, does it come out until it's done? Like, can you just give it a quick little
It's
tap and it'll
IKEA.
roll all the way in?
So
Do you have,
here's-
do you have
Yes.
to push it
It
all
all
the way in?
it all depends on how you put it together, and in 6 months' time, you'll see a recall that if you didn't secure it to the wall, it's going to fall over and squish you.
So when you go to IKEA and you find something that you like, do you make a video of it just so that you can then like reverse engineer it when you actually get the package
That's
at your
a
house?
good idea.
Because the directions are horrible.
It's
The
got to be.
directions are pictures.
It's got to be
that
on.
make no sense when they're missing stuff or the holes are in the wrong place.
It's got to be on the YouTubes,
Then you're
though, right?
using the wrong piece.
or I put it together backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be on the YouTubes, doesn't it? How to put this particular piece together?
Maybe.
Depends on
You know,
what
there
it
are
is.
people who make a killing, like just
You can also hire
being
people.
like task rabbiting it to put things together, like people's IKEA furniture and whatnot.
Wow.
You can even do it through IKEA's website that they will.
Like a professional.
I don't know. We'll see.
How
We're
long
go-
did it take you to get through it?
To the store?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I made it all the way through.
Did you go to the food court?
No, I've been to the food court before. No, I didn't go to the food court
Oh,
because I've
okay.
been there before.
Well, fine.
Okay.
You don't have
And-
to look so disgusted
Well,
by
you,
it.
Well,
you were
that's-
lost in there. Who
until-
knows? Maybe you
yeah,
needed
figure
to
you need
like,
a snack.
Yeah,
Maybe you would have been
snack.
able to get out if
No.
you weren't so hungry.
No,
The meatballs aren't bad.
I would. They
I like
aren't.
meatballs, but I like their soft
The
serve.
Swedish meatballs
Right, they have
aren't
soft
bad.
serve.
They're not,
Yeah.
huh?
But they give it right at the beginning. You got to eat it at the beginning so that you have energy to get through the rest
Yeah.
of the store.
Let
Maybe
me tell
the
you
lights
something.
got to you. You've been
If
up
I-
too late.
If I got trapped in there for 3 days,
You would be fine.
I would have a 72-hour fast. Let's
You
just
would need
put
a
it that
sofa, like a sofa cushion before you
That's fair.
eat the
Not
food.
even a cookie.
Yeah.
way. Nothing. Zero.
Nothing.
No.
Okay.
I don't
Did you
try-
at least get all of your furniture?
No, we're going back in April. We just did a little shopping this time.
I'll be down there literally Sunday to
Why
Monday. If
April?
you want somebody to courier it to you, I'll do it, Ryan.
Yeah, you just
If you want to order pickup, I'll bring it to you.
online.
Well,
She'll pick it up.
we're bringing the kids back in April. So
Oh.
that, yeah.
So you have somebody to sacrifice so you can get out easier?
Yeah, toss them to the wolves.
You just wait here by the door, and I'm gonna have a string the whole way, like.
I figure that's why you have kids with such fiery red hair. Oh, you can
That's
scope them out.
It's because that's how much of a Bronco fan I am. Their hair is orange.
What are we talking about today, DJ? Let's get on topic.
Well, I brought my fine book that I've renamed More Cowbell.
Ah,
I like
'cause
it,
it's
I
by
like it.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher
Walken.
Watkin.
Oh, okay, same guy.
British genius extraordinaire Christopher Watkin in this
Okay.
fine book,
I loved him in Hairspray.
Right?
Biblical
So good.
Critical Theory.
Okay, I don't. This looks like the
That's
the
Gail's book.
Yeah.
well.
In which case, it's now DJ's because he can't return it to her because he
You wrote in it too
vandalized
much.
it.
This looks like the Chicago light rail system.
Oh,
does.
We were talking about
Yeah.
the subway system.
Yep.
Mm.
So
Yep.
they look like- which actually it is the
Let me guess, the British. The tube.
it looks kind of like because
the tube.
it has the cross here, and it always makes me think of King's Cross.
So we're talking about the cover of this book.
It's 9 3/4.
It-
I'm really hoping you're going to cut this part so you people don't hear my bad accent.
No, I think that's gonna stay now.
I think it oughta.
Oi.
Well, what was that? Cockney?
What?
The accent.
Cockney accent.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
It's
How is
like
that?
it's
Pretty
like
good?
some a baby ate my dingo. That's what you sound like. You sound like
Oh, it's
Julie
Australian.
Louise-Dreyfus in
Oh.
Seinfeld when she's making fun of her friend.
I thought you were going to say
Fiance.
Julia Child. Is that her
Julia
name?
Childs. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
First you.
Wasn't she
Okay.
American though?
No, she was.
She
She
was
was,
British?
but she lived in Britain and France.
All right.
Yeah, but the accent wasn't.
So this
She had a strange
Uh,
one.
this book that
Uh-huh.
DJ is talking about is
Yeah.
Biblical Critical Theory:
Yes, if
How
you
the-
listen to the last episode, you will
How the
remember.
Bible's unfolding story makes sense of modern life and culture.
Correct.
Okay, and he's a goodly way through this thing already. He's almost half.
Yeah.
There he is. DJ's back.
Woo!
Sorry for the delay.
Well, that-
Crisis averted.
Well,
but,
you
know.
missed some great, and I say that with the most sarcasm I could muster, accents.
Yeah, we found something
Oh,
Ryan's
fun.
not good at.
That I am good at.
Not
you're
good
not
at.
good
Oh,
at.
not good at. Whatever.
British
Let's hear about
accents.
this book.
What aren't you good at? Accents?
Yeah.
I guess I don't have a good accent.
And it sounds like
Put another shrimp on the Barbie.
it sounds like the a dingo ate my baby
Put
from
another
Seinfeld.
shrimp on the bobby. Austrian.
Nope, wrong country.
Australia.
Austria. Beautiful. So
Oh,
I was,
see,
no.
that's we missed it.
That-
That went right
I
over.
missed you, Ryan. I missed you a lot. That was my eldest
Oh, okay.
calling, not because of an emergency. And usually when she FaceTimes me, that's usually bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
sure.
bad. But she called me twice. It was a good urgency. She was out Christmas shopping
Oh,
for the youngest.
Okay.
Ah.
Ah, yes.
So, checking out the video games that
Sure.
are
Ah.
out these days.
What's in these days? Roblox or?
He's
Yes.
all about soccer.
Oh,
So-
sure.
So you can get like FIFA soccer on the Switch and
Okay.
different stuff like that. But he also likes a game called
Does he have Rocket League?
we have Rocket
Everybody's
League.
got Rocket League.
Yeah, we have Rocket League. But the game he likes a lot is an iPad game. I want to say Brawl Stars.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound right?
I've never heard of it,
Okay.
so
All
it
right.
might.
Yeah. So yeah, Brawl
Okay.
Stars. There we go.
Nice. All right. Thanks for joining us for this episode of That Podcast. Don't forget that you can find us every Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30, either here at Atonement, 4601 South University Drive in Fargo, or online at atonement.live or atonementfargo.org. We also have a YouTube channel where you can find our services live or a wide variety of resources. Again, that's YouTube, atonement.live, or atonementfargo.org. So for all of us here at Atonement, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time for another riveting episode of That Podcast.